Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by Brandon Street and the Garcia Group.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today on Fun with Flowers and Jay, we're creating an analogous color arrangement that will help you have less disagreements at home. So today, our color palette is analogous. Those are colors that are next to one another on the color wheel, and they're friendly. The great part about analogous colors is that they make people feel happier. If you think about it, it's like the neighbor next door, when people used to get together and talk over the fence. These colors, yellow and green, talk over the fence and make a friendly arrangement for us. So we'll start placing these into this arrangement. I used a green container because it's a good base. Then the yellow and green colors will go together. Our flower foam has been soaked in floral nutrient water. I cut it to fit the vase, and I've also left about an inch exposed at the top. There's also plenty of room on both sides for lots of water. So we'll go ahead and add additional flower nutrient water to our container. My first step is always to bevel the foam. So I'll bevel the edges. This creates an area that's easier to insert into. When we have a sharp angle, it's harder to place flowers into that angle. By beveling it, we've created a smooth surface that's going to allow more flowers to go in at more angles. The gibbum was one of my favorites. We're going to use the entire bunch and place it over the foam itself. With our gibbum over the top of our foam, our flower insertions can go directly through it. Let's add a couple more of these succulents. To process these, what we might do is cut them off and place them into a low shallow tray and let them take up water till we're ready to use them. Today, we're actually going to stick a wood pick up inside them. Because they're so durable, we can take a double-ended wood pick and go directly into the stem. That's going to hold it secure and allow us to insert it directly into the arrangement. It's great when we have ones that have really short stems like this. We simply cut off that stem and insert that double-ended wood pick inside there. Because the wood pick swells up with the moisture from the succulent, it's going to hold it and adhere to it very well. The same thing is going to happen with the wood pick when it gets into the wet foam. That's going to swell up and hold it from the other end. So we've got two places that are going to hold on to our succulent and hold in the arrangement itself. Next, we'll add a couple of the Begonia leaves. I love the texture and the color of these. We simply cut the stem and insert it directly into the foam. That's a great base to start with. Now we'll just go back through and add our other flowers. I started with the green kangaroo paws. Using a longer flower helps me establish the height of the arrangement itself. And then the yellow pin cushions add the focal area. Adding a lemon is very similar to adding the succulents. I place 2 wood picks into the fruit and then into the foam itself. I've grouped the viburnum and the lady's mantle together. Having flowers together in clusters allows there to be stronger impact with that type of flower. Fairy grass, or sometimes called explosion grass, is one of my favorites. I add that towards the end of the arrangement because it actually causes an explosion. So I want it to look a little bit like there's fireworks coming right out of the center of the arrangement. My final step is to add a couple of the succulents as topping. Succulents, like hen and chicks, are part of the cactus family, and so they can go a long time without water. Plus, they can also be pulled out of the arrangement afterwards and added to a planter. Again, another keepsake. Using the fruit and the succulents on the table itself, too, helps bring the arrangement down onto the table and helps me create a great tablescape. The great colors together in this are friendly. This would be a great arrangement to give to someone as a gift, trying to repair a relationship a little bit. Research tells us that homes that have flowers in them have less disagreements. With the friendly colors in this, an arrangement like this inside your home is going to ensure that everyone has that friendly attitude. Until next time, keep having fun with flowers.